Hi, everybody. Andy Giacomazzi back with you for another edition of Academics, Talking Academics on Virtual Elevators, where we take that classic elevator pitch and we take it to a whole new level. And today, my guest is Danielle Trujillo, who is the new Executive Director for the Andrus Center for Public Policy. And we welcome you into the elevator today, Danielle. Nice to share one with you.
Thank you.
First thing our guests always have to do on Academics, Talking Academics is pick a floor. Where are we going up to?
Let's go to 50.
Floor 50, that gives us plenty of time. And I noticed the elevator is a little shaky today, but hopefully we get up there while you're telling us a little bit about the goals of the Andrus Center.
Okay. So the Andrus Center for Public Policy is a nonprofit entity within Boise State University School of Public Service. And we've always aspired to the goals that Idaho Governor and Secretary of Interior Cecil Andrus initiated in 1995 when developing the center, which are environmental, learning, education, and cultivation of leadership from all segments of our society. And so we're really excited to continue his legacy as we work through.
And what a pleasure it is to be associated not only with the governor and secretary, but the Andrus Center. And we have been so at Boise State for a number of years. Now, you've come into the executive director position fairly recently, earlier this year, and immediately faced some significant changes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think we all have. Working remote has been interesting, and you have to kind of explore a new kind of productive, which I found to be a unique challenge and kind of enjoy it, dare I say. But there's also been some other things that have affected the center recently that really have changed how we operate.
Well, I know you're alluding to Dr. John Freemuth, and we are still all reeling on the loss of John, our friend and colleague, not only the Andrus chair, but a colleague and friend of ours in the School of Public Service and the College of Social Sciences and Public Affairs for many, many decades. Someone who was a mentor to so many students and who really took the legacy of the governor, the secretary, Andrus, and continued the important work there in public lands and in leadership and early childhood education. And we're still thinking about him and his wife and his sons, and our thoughts and prayers continue to be with him. One of the things that I know personally about John is that he was always a big proponent of women and leadership, and looked forward each year to the Women in Leadership Conference. Maybe you can tell us a little bit, Danielle, about that conference and whether it's even going on this year in an era of coronavirus.
Yeah, that's a good question. We are going to be hosting the Women in Leadership Conference. It'll just be 100% virtual. We'll be hosting on an online platform where attendees will just engage in a virtual dynamic. We'll still have keynote speakers and skill builder leaders, but it'll include a lot more fun activities associated with that a virtual dynamic can allow, which we're excited about. And we still do have tickets available. It is getting close to sellout, so we probably have a few more weeks before we have no more tickets left. So we hope that more can join us in this great endeavor.
And you're not fibbing, because I've seen those numbers and they are record numbers this year. So anybody that wants to get in on women in leadership and doing it a little bit differently, obviously, this year, due to Danielle's good work, still an opportunity to get in there. And I know that there are many other events that go on throughout the year with the Andrus Center, including in February, the Young Women in Leadership Conference as well. But as we kind of wrap up our time here in the elevator, and we should probably, we've gotten to floor 50. We should probably get going back down here. So I'll press floor 1 and ask you a little bit about one of the things I'm really excited about with the Andrus Center, and it's one of its newer initiatives, the Andrus Scholars program. Tell us a little bit about that, Danielle.
Yeah, this is our second year doing that summer scholarship program, and we're very excited. It builds leaders for future environment and public lands, meaningful work. And each student receives a sponsored 10-week internship with a chosen federal, state, or nonprofit environmentally based enterprise, in addition to receiving their scholarships. And we had 3 outstanding applicants this year, and we're looking forward to applicants in March and expanding the program and meeting with with SPS's goals as well.
Well, and there are plenty of opportunities for people to contribute to the Andrus Scholars program through their own philanthropy efforts, and we're just really excited about it too, because as you said, it really connects the School of Public Service, its students, its experiential learning initiatives directly with the Andrus Center, and we're super excited to see where this program goes and how it flourishes in the future. Danielle, thank you so much. It looks like we're on floor 1 and our time is up, but really appreciate you being with us here on Academics, Talking Academics and Elevators today.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks so much, Danielle. And we will join you again next time for another edition of Academics, Talking Academics on Elevators, on virtual elevators for a while. We'll see you then.